Bom dia! Yesterday was payday, so I'm at the mall releasing my pent-up consumer. I'm 1 month shy of turning 70 years old. Maybe I'm having my second adolescence now. Piercing my ear, and frankly, I've never felt better. Turning 70 is not a nightmare in the least, on the contrary. Turning 70 is freedom, in my opinion. Because at this age, you can do whatever you damn well please. Okay, next stop is my favorite store in the mall, the bookstore. The bookstore, you can never have too many books. And I get at least one book a week. The hard part is choosing one, because there are so many good ones in here. All in Portuguese. There is nothing I love more than a good bookstore, or any bookstore. So, let me go exploring here. And I think I found the book that I want. O Povo Brasileiro, a Formação e o Sentido do Brasil. Can you tell? I'm in a very good mood today. I turned 70 in exactly 1 month. And it's very liberating. Don't anybody tell you that turning 70 is scary. It isn't. I really can't remember feeling this liberated and this healthy and this excited for the future at any point in my life. And it is especially liberating living here in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, because it means I can live anywhere. There are no limitations. And so can you, of course. This is my favorite time of day, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be dusk very shortly, and the temperatures have cooled down. There's a nice warm breeze, the ocean waves. It's perfection, really. It's strange, where I live, the city of Salvador, is ranked the 13th most dangerous city in the world. But I don't feel like that at all. On the contrary, when you're walking around Salvador, it feels very tranquil, not stressful, not fearful. People are happy. People are not stressed out. So I guess it's a contradiction that there is a violence here. Brazil in general is famous for being a violent country, but it's not my daily lived experience at all. Wow, look at that amazing setting sun. We are at my neighborhood lighthouse, Bahia Lighthouse. Let's walk over to the edge where you can get a better look at the setting sun. Everybody's waiting to watch it set, and when it does, everybody will burst into applause. It's a tradition here. It's not really possible to do this setting sun justice. It looks quite large to me, but in this camera, it looks like a tiny dot. The number of lesbian and gay people I see walking hand in hand here in Salvador amazes me. Simply because I remember when I first moved here 25 years ago, it wasn't like that. But gay liberation and gay consciousness has really taken a vast move forward in Brazil, both legally and in other ways, and it's very refreshing to see. Bom dia, good morning. I like getting up early every morning, around 6:30 a.m. Here in the tropics, sunrise and sunset is about the same year-round. There's no waking up in the dark in the winter and late sunsets in the summer. Basically about 5:30, 5:45 in the afternoon. It's dark, and the sun starts coming up every day about 5 a.m. It's still the beginning of the month, so I have my beginning of the month errands to do, starting this morning with some banking. Then I need to get my medications at the pharmacy for the month. I think that's about it today. Yesterday and the day before, I also did my beginning of the month errands, banking again, paying bills, paying my rent, things like that. I signed a 1-year lease on my apartment. I have, let's see, it's the beginning of September, October, and November, 3 more months on that lease. And when I originally moved into my apartment, I thought, well, I'll stay there a year, get settled in here in Salvador, and then I will look for a bigger, nicer apartment. But now I'm thinking that I'm going to stay in my apartment, renew my lease. As I've said before, my apartment is very small, but it's cozy. It's perfect for me and my cat, and I'm comfortable with it, and I like the street that I live on. So I think when the time comes, I'm going to renew my lease. Hopefully they don't raise the rent, or just a tiny bit. We'll see. Okay, banking done. Next stop is the farmacia to get my medications. Do you think I'm strange? I pick up litter in the street. I don't mean every piece of litter that I see, but I try to, every time I go out, to pick up 3 pieces of litter at least, minimum. Generally, it's plastic bags that I pick up. Just irritates me that people throw litter in the street, especially here in beautiful Salvador with all of this tropical beauty around us. Grr. And the next stop this morning is the drugstore to get my prescriptions, medications. And these are all the medications I take and I have to buy every month. A big chunk of my monthly income goes to these damn things. Kids, take care of your health. This is what happens when you get old. Gotta spend a lot of money on medications, and here in Brazil I don't have access to Medicare or Medi-Cal, so I do have to pay for these out of pocket. But fortunately, as I mentioned before, they're significantly less expensive here, and like in most of Latin America, you can get them right over the counter without having a prescription. I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to go out for a long walk. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see you soon. Beijos. Ciao.